I don't I don't know how to I don't know how to start this video. Um, Yesterday I tried to kill myself, and I've made a lot of strides toward my mental health. It's not something I talk about a lot, but I've struggled with suicidal thoughts since I was 17. Ever since I first got PTSD, and I can genuinely say within the past few years I've gotten better. It used to be worse. It used to be way worse. But what happened yesterday was it was different. I've never just been so exhausted to the point where I wanted to end my life. My 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 issues with my mental health have always been this compulsion. I've always had this compulsion to kill myself. Sometimes it was out of sadness, sometimes it was out of depression, and sometimes, even if I was completely happy, for some reason, just had this impulse to kill myself. And I've worked on that. That's an insane person, but I've worked on that. And yesterday was different. It was kind of just giving up and buckling under pressure. I don't I don't talk about my personal problems too much, but ever since late spring, I've been supporting my entire family financially. Um, since late spring, my parents lost their business due to COVID, and even before they had to shut down, they were already living paycheck to paycheck. Business was it was bad. It was bad, and they were gearing towards a plan to transition into something else, and then COVID happened, and they were suddenly out of a savings. They were suddenly out of everything, and so I helped them move, relocate, and I'm paying for their expenses, their rent. There's my parents, my sister who doesn't have a job, my grandmother who lives separately from them, and then I live with my partner who also doesn't have a job. And so I'm the only person who is making money in this family, and I support four other people. So including me, that's five people. And I I film because of Patreon. I film Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. I wake up at 6 a.m. I start filming by 7 or 8, and then I film all the way until somewhere between 5 to 7 p.m. I film about 10 to 12 hours a day. Not all of it is filming, maybe 6 hours of it is filming. And then maybe sometimes it's a little more, and then the rest are like answering emails and stuff like that, business related stuff. And for the past few months, the pressure of that has been getting to me because I've lived paycheck to paycheck before. I've lived paycheck to paycheck for years, but that was only ever me. I never had to financially support my parents. I didn't live with somebody. It was just me. If I was late on rent, that was my consequence. Whatever. But now, this pressure of I have to keep working. I have to keep grinding. I have to keep making more money because even though, I'm so grateful for everyone who supports us, we don't make money doing these YouTube videos. We make our money completely from Patreon. And I grind my ass off on Patreon. And that's scary because if people just choose not to donate the next month, if everyone just decided to not donate the next month, we would not be able to pay rent. And it's not just me, it's my entire family. And they would not be able to eat. And suddenly everyone would be on the streets. And I was buckling under a lot of pressure. And it was getting hard because I'm the only one kind of making money in the family. And I don't understand why no one else is at least even getting a part-time job to help out financially. And it was getting to be a lot, frankly. It's dumb, really. It's dumb. But I was just having a really hard time. And I expressed that I was having a really hard time. This pressure of if I don't, we have no savings, we're living paycheck to paycheck, and I'm supporting 5 people. If I don't make money next month, we could be homeless. And it is this buckling pressure, and my parents don't do anything. And, you know, my mother, she hears this and she goes like, what's so hard about that? And she just demeaned me. I'm working my ass off for her. I'm working my ass off for them. And they're not even making any money, not helping financially in any way whatsoever. And they're just like, what's so hard about that? You know, oh, your life's so hard. You have to help us out financially. Yeah, it's hard. And her just mocking me and demeaning me just kind of sent me over the edge. And I just got so tired. I got tired. I was just so exhausted. And I was willing to hold on no matter how tired I was getting. But to have your entire family not appreciate you when they're taking your money, I don't even view it as taking their money. I want to help them out. But when they're taking your money and saying, I don't know, it was difficult. And yeah, so I got really close yesterday, and I just feel so guilty. I feel guilty because I feel like I owe so much to you guys. And when I'm in that moment, I don't think about you guys. I don't think about how selfish I'm being. I don't think about how much I would hurt people if I took my own life. How I would hurt you guys and my partner. And I don't know if I would have taken my own life if she wasn't there, but you know, she was there for me. She stood by me. She just kept taking the knife away from me. She fought me for it. And so why am I making this video? I'm making this video because I'm just trying to contribute to lessening the stigma about mental health. I wanted to do this earlier this year, but I just didn't get around to it. And I really hurt my partner by not considering her feelings and just trying to take my own life. But it's hard. And I thought, hey, if you live with a happy family, if you have a loving partner, what could ever drive you to wanting to take your own life? And I always think about Chester Bennington, the lead singer of Linkin Park. And I never understood why such a successful man, such a talented man, took his own life. It still haunts me to this day. And every year, I start to understand more and more why he took his own life. He had a loving family. I have a loving partner. He made good money. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, but I'm also not struggling that much. But I understood. I could empathize. And I just wanted to open up the conversation out there. And I just wanted to encourage other people to seek help, because I have never sought help. And now that I live with someone, before it's like if I killed myself, I would just be dead on my apartment floor and whatever. But now I live with somebody, and I love her, and I don't want to traumatize her like that again. But I also can't control how I feel sometimes. And so I'm making this video because I want to publicly hold myself accountable. And say out loud that I'm going to seek help. I'm going to talk to somebody. That's just something that's always been on my mind. And I know, like, you see videos of people advertising BetterHelp or whatever, but you never actually think about doing it. I never actually think about doing it, but it's not that I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt the people around me. I just wanted to apologize to everyone, to the people who watch my videos, and I know what I do isn't that serious, but at the same time, once in a while, I do see comments from people who tell me that it helps them get through the day. It's helped them through some dark times. It helps them just cope, or just if they're feeling down, they watch my videos to feel better. And that's why I named my channel Form of Therapy, because all I ever wanted to do was help people. And for the longest time, I put off helping myself. And I hate being this fucking vulnerable and open on camera, because I think if you meet anyone, they will tell you that I'm a pretty closed book. But I'm doing this because I want to hold myself accountable. And I don't want a single one of you to ever fucking attempt what I tried. Because some of you may not be as lucky as me and have the most amazing person in the world standing by your side. And a lesser person would have probably left me by now. But I just wanted to apologize to her as well. And thank you guys, thank her, thank everybody who makes living on this earth worthwhile. This is not a paid sponsorship, but I know it's intimidating to go seek out a therapist in person. It is for me. So I encourage you not just to call a hotline or whatever. Find someone you can regularly talk to, like BetterHelp. Again, not a paid ad or anything, but those promos work because that's what I'm going to try and use. That's what I'm going to try and contact somebody because I need help. Please excuse me. I'm going to be a little bit absent from uploading videos for a couple days. Just a couple days. I have my head on straight. I do. I promise. But I owe it to that wonderful woman who talked me down to at least spend a few days with her and show her how much I appreciate her. So I'm going to take some time off for family, but I'll be back within a few days, like by Wednesday or something like that. I promise. But please, if you need help, get it. And if you don't mind, if you want a platform to share your stories anonymously, share whatever story, whatever feelings you have, whatever you want to get off your chest, use my comment section of this video to just get that off your chest. Anyways, thank you guys. Bye.